Oh, gee. Wow. So we're back to updates again. Anyway, yes, that's today when we last did this. Saturday, June the 24th. Anyway, I'll be right back so we don't get flagged. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Alright, so, welcome back, folks, one and all, to Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I would have made it a longer video, but I decided to cut it off there because I didn't know if it was going to be an hour worth, and I didn't really want it to be exactly an hour. Because, I mean, I feel like just making this into solid episodes itself, even though that, and I hope it's not too short, but not that long. I mean, it just depends on the dungeon itself. So, anyway, yeah. So, yeah, it's, I went ahead and uploaded the last video. I even went ahead and uploaded the last two videos, from this morning, believe it or not. I was originally not going to, because sometimes I don't. Or actually, a lot of times I have done that, but I went ahead and did it anyway. And sometimes if I make too many, I wind up keeping one, and then I'll upload it later, and then, and sometimes I'll go ahead and record, and then make an upload. It doesn't really matter, that's how I do things. Because, literally, I kid you not, I've done that. As well as, okay, as far as title's concerned, I always put the name of the game, and it doesn't seem to matter if I put them in like initials or long. They're not as popular as they could be, or they should be. So, I just wrote them out as is. So, depends on how long it is. That's why I just kind of, like with Final Fantasy, I put it down. I probably could have gotten away with just putting out Final Fantasy VII, but I wanted to make sure I had enough room in there in the title to make sure there was enough in it to absolutely sum up the episode itself without spoiling anything and what it was exactly, what this episode entails or whatever. So, or that said episode. But anyway, that's why I've done it in such a way. So, in case you've ever wondered why I did that. I admit some of them, I should have just not done that with Suikoden, because Suikoden, it doesn't really need to be shortened. And I don't know, I don't know. But this here, I feel like it should have been shortened in the initials, just on the video itself. And, there's always a playlist. Right now, even though we're not really counting the videos, except for if you want to count them as the first round, that was a massive failure, because we tried to do the thing. Anyway, I've got in the list, because yes, it's been updated. Yeah. Right now, I have a total of 85 videos. However, that's just a total amount of this entire list. But it only goes up to so far and then starts all over again, because this is for round 2. And I could have separated it into a different list, but I decided not to. And the fact that I just really didn't want to anyway. Now, if you're looking for the proper one that I've done properly and done it justice for it to be actually 100%, this is it. Starting at, I want to say, hang on, give me a second here. And I can't remember. Oh wow. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so it's going to be after the one I did that wrapped up the initial first series. It's going to start here. Just look for the one down at the bottom of the list, starting at 2231, and on to 24, 25 on the way down to the last video I just uploaded today. By the time this comes out, 3502. Actually, you probably won't be able to see that, but when it starts coming out, just look for the one that's going to come out after the 15 minutes and 20-second video. That was the one that wrapped up the first round. What I should really do is put that down at the bottom of the list, because really it was my final thoughts video, or I could just separate, but I decided to put it in one. I've also got another one titled FFMQ Done Differently, and there's a reason for that. Well, it'll be much like this, but much better quality, everything else, if you catch my drift. Other than that, I don't know if it even matters as far as me doing it. I know that if I put it out, if I don't have enough room, I'm not saying I need 100 letters worth, or anything like that, but at least enough just to absolutely describe what this is and what the episode is. Like, if I have to have, just so that you're not confused. You're going to be confused anyway, but hopefully you won't be when you start it over from the actual, the deal amount for round 2. Because see, round 2, actually, technically, it would actually probably be after the final fight I had with the final boss of the game. So, like I say, it doesn't really matter at this point if anything gets spoiled, because, ow, damn it. It's already been spoiled. So. Ow. Come on. Anyway, I'm gonna go check out something here. Seriously. I'll be right back. So, how's the tunnel going? Can you set up the Mac and ship? I didn't really need a word so, but anyway. I can dig a tunnel. I can't dig a tunnel that far. We need Otto's help. He's in Windia. By the way, who's that with you? Christian, at your service. I'm a treasure hunter. You don't say. I recently heard a rumor about some amazing armor. Let's go. Sorry, Demoplay. Whoever you are. Sorry, Demoplay. I'm going treasure hunting with him. Later. Tristan, Spencer. I almost forgot. I'll give you this Dragon Claw. Don't worry, it's on me. Bye. Receive Dragon Claw. Cool. And of course now, and here comes her. Here we go with the troublemaker. Grandpa just won't slow down. Maybe we'll use an explosive to move this dirt. Phoebe, you're full, but you shouldn't fiddle with that. Uh-oh. I don't know why you would. Spencer's place. Don't collapse. I have to tell Grandpa. Take care of Callie for me. So there you go. And this opens the way so we can actually do our thing. But unfortunately, we can't do that yet. Not until we get back through trying to do what we gotta do, and then we can get the ship. The other thing, and then, which leads us to finally be able to get to the ship But right now, that's one part of it done as far as unlocking it goes. Because it kind of had happened through, as you know, the plot line. So now, yep, we only need one final weapon to complete our collection of weapons. As far as armor goes, I mean, damn. To me, are we missing an armor? A few armors. I know that we're going to get another one here. And maybe some armor? Oh. I don't know. I hope I didn't miss anything, because if I did, oh boy. I'm probably going to wind up starting all over, and then, So, I know there's one final armor in the last dungeon, but that's it. Out of 2 things, so... At this point, we need to go talk to, that's right, Kali. I don't remember if it's, Oh, that's right, we need to go in and out till we get... Jeez. Yeah, we'll do that at the last minute, I guess. Kali, or Kelly. Your will. Yes, but did you hear about my dad?
Yeah, Spencer told me. He said I should see Otto in India, and I was hoping you'd come too.
Kelly is really cured, and now she's at 1280, and she's higher than us in levels. You think something? First, it was Tristan that was higher than us, because if you can't tell, it actually doesn't matter as far as Tristan is concerned. So. But it matters as far as Kali is concerned. That's right, I said Kali, not Kaylee. I don't like that. Kaylee. It just doesn't sound right to me. I mean, as far as, I don't know. Kaylee. Back when I was growing up, I never even heard of the word Kaylee. Sorry, I don't mean to say that like I'm trying to call anybody out here, but damn. Kaylee. I always called her Kali, and I will continue to call her Kali because it seems to fit to me way more than ever than Kaylee or Kayla. Might as well call her Kylard. You lardy. Yeah, you McLard. Lardy McLard. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but anyway. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. Alright, so... let's not do anything crazily, but we do have plenty of seeds, so we're not going to need to do the seed run. Believe it or not, back in the day, I actually did the seed run, and I never even thought of buying seeds from Firebird, because I don't think I ever even noticed it, and, but I did manage to do that, and I got very far, and then I wrapped it up with buying what was left up in Windia, and that was it. I never even really used the ship that much for seeds. Very little did I ever do that. So that is something I thought I would point out. So we're going to go through here, and yeah, we are going to take on these guys. We're not going to use any war points. We'll probably have to, fight them again, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to go ahead and... yeah, look at that. We both have the same exact axe. Isn't that cool? Even though she gave up her favorite axe, she got another one in exchange. It's like they had 2 of them pre-built in the game, which is, I guess, pretty cool, I guess. But either way, yeah, we're going to take them all on. And we had to go through here because, I mean, we could have, like I said, we could have skipped all that and just... I think, because I believe I have done that, but when I first played this game, that's the way I did it, and that's the way I kind of prefer to do things. Yeah, okay, we'll go ahead and do that, and then, my goodness. Okay, 80 seeds. If that ain't enough, I don't know what the hell to tell you. Yeah, so in order for us to take advantage of the warp points, which we will be doing, mind you, we'll do it after the fact. Because there's one more crest we got to get, and that's not going to happen until well after the fact. You know, because now we got to unlock the way by going through here, going down to Mount Gale, and getting the 4th crystal, which, as you know, we can't get to there until we go through here to go to Mount Gale. So yeah, we are going to take out all of these. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. If you're bored and you don't like seeing this, then you should have never clicked on this video, because that's what I always do. Whether it's 100% run or not, I don't give a hoot. So yeah, it's too bad that Kelly doesn't get any wizard spells, but it doesn't really even remotely matter. What matters is, I mean, you know, I could have even waited until after the fact that I got Kelly, which I have done it, you know, which I didn't even know about the Giant's Axe until after I even had her, so. You know, so yeah, and I have done that, but I prefer to do certain things certain ways. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's going to affect the game any, like if I decided to go ahead and get the axe before I got her. So, well, like I said, we will be taking advantage of the... Ooh, nice. I like how that's pretty good. The axe is doing pretty well. Let me take a look at her armor right quick, because I'm not sure what she's got on. Probably the same as she's had before, but she's also supposed to have a different status now by the time that you get her again. So I could do this, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna wait till I get the last and final deal. It doesn't really matter if I do that now or wait till I get then, because it's not gonna affect anything. Not as far as the 100% goes. So plus, if you know, I don't know if it refills itself or not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go through here. Yeah. So there's another warp point coming up by the tree, but we're gonna, like I said, take out all the enemies in this entire forest, and we won't have to do it again, so that's a plus. And I always recommend it, taking out the enemies. You know, I have skipped some enemies, or you know, bother to just go ahead and defeat the boss and then not even bother. Because yeah, you still have to fight enemies, so, but I would recommend it anyway. Plus it gets us closer to our goal of getting to the maximum level, which I hope to do. Yeah. So I don't care if I have to go in and out until I finally get up to the level that I need to be before I take on the dungeon. I don't really care if I don't get any EXP, but I want to do that because I'm not going to want to go back and forth. So, just going to point that out. Let's see, where does this go to? Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I thought maybe it was going somewhere else. But it doesn't, so let's take you on. Yeah. And of course, I believe this is very effective as well. Yeah. So we don't have to use it. We don't have to waste a seed on that, but we will be wasting seeds anyway. So, like I said, we just have one more weapon to pick up, and that should just about wrap up things. I'm just gonna go ahead and I forgot. Yeah. I'm gonna heal up here. This is what you're supposed to normally do. But when you have Tristram, it's not gonna really matter. So, because you don't wind up losing it anyway. So it's just whatever, I guess. There you go. And we're almost done getting the monsters here. So this will take us, it's quite a long enough episode, so just hang in there. I like how that's pretty good. I remember how plenty of time I played this where the axe just wasn't, I mean, it was like pretty good, but it just didn't seem to be all that in a bag of chips with her and everything. For the most part, and the best thing that we could do was, you know, having her use her wind spell. And even then, that sometimes it didn't seem to make a difference. Alright, so that's about all I can say about that. And we don't have that many enemies to go through, so I'm not going to split it up like I did before. So, and I will be taking on the challenge of trying to do every game I could possibly do. Except for, and I quote, because, yes, I will not be doing those, no. I will try, I will show them off, but I will not be playing them, except on the fly. Because that's how much I detest such games. I mean it. I do not care to play them, but I will try to, you know, I'm only going to show off, I'm going to do all the games I particularly can do and will, and I'm able to do with or without a controller, it doesn't matter. Now look at that, we're at level 10, not level 1080. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and we're pretty good. So we're not there yet, but we will be. Oh, great tree spirit of the forest, please let us through to India. I'll let you through if you can whack some. I'll let you through if you can whack the monsters inside of me.
If that's the way you want it.
So I just listened to this ad, right? And I'm going, please stop saying it like that. You can say the hole. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it doesn't sound wrong that way. It sounds wrong when you say my hole. Ugh. Seriously. This game that I saw, they were talking about expanding your hole. I'm going, leave my hole out of this. I know they literally didn't mean my hole, but literally, it's just, it doesn't sound right. I'm like, my God. Or leave her hole out of it. In fact, leave both of our holes out of it. We don't want our holes being involved. I don't care what you meant by it. Don't say that crap ever again. You know, say it right or don't say it at all. Your hole is not the thing I ever want to hear. Never say that to me ever again. I'm serious. That's just disgusting. Snipion. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just do this. It's quicker to do it that way. I'm sure that they're weak against wind attack, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to skip through all that and get this and then use it up because we don't want it to go to max. Not just yet. But we'll keep it as high as we have to until the very last, and I mean last possible minute. Let's go ahead and get this guy rocking and rolling and defeated. Aw, come on! And that wasn't funny at all. I'm going to have to use up a seed. Not that it really matters. I mean, what would matter is I'd be even more pissed off if I didn't have that many seeds. And I've been up there like that. It's like, oh, jeez. Really, now I got to waste the seed because of that. Well, at least we have plenty of seeds for now. I'm actually going to go ahead and save state here. And I'm actually going to put this on fast speed because I really should have been doing this from the get-go. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at her status versus mine. Look at that. She's got whatever protection, and I've got this. I mean, like, literally. I can't beat her on magic right now. But I'm not even beating her on accuracy. But the evasion is pretty good up there. And defense is pretty good. Speed, I'm getting close, but, you know. Wow. I would definitely say the axe is the closest thing I have. You know, between that and the Dragon Claw. Which I like the Dragon Claw. So let's go ahead and take out this guy. There you go. You're done for. Ah, nice. I did not remember that they actually had that in there. Good. Let's take you on. Yeah, I just want to speed through this pretty doggone fast. However, when it comes to the higher parts, when we go to climb, I'll turn off the speed. Now, that's going to be hard enough as it is to climb up. And I've had where it's actually a lot been where it's harder to climb with the on-screen controls. And I just don't like, you know, just in case, I'm just going to turn it off. And then when I get through past that point, I'll go ahead and, you know. Yep, heal potion. We did need it. Yeah, 93 is pretty good for now. What's this one going to be? Another cure potion. Didn't need it. Yeah, I mean, damn. I'm going to finish up getting all the, what do you call it? The, well, you know, the refreshers. It doesn't matter where I get it, and of course not. I thought they were weak to that, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Now let's get on with it, shall we? Come on, I thought they were weak against this. Hell no. It's the first time that's ever happened, by the way, with these guys, so. You just die already? Thank you. Now let's go ahead and go here. Because we got to go this way, always to this way in order to get up to go this way. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up here. And we'll use a seed. And yeah, I'm not really using her as much as I probably should be with spells, but it doesn't really matter. I am going to take out all of these enemies. Unfortunately, though, in order to do that, I actually have to go up on a level. Oh, hell, I did not mean to do that. Good, I'm glad that missed. I don't think we can get a protection against Doom in this game. I guess like that. I mean, the only thing you can hope for is that it misses. It's about as far as I know. Healing potions. Okay. So the thing as well is that with this tree you can get unlimited access as well to items. You know, without having to fight enemies. But there's like really no point. And I'm not even kidding you. Oh, come on, dude. Whatever. You're annoying me, you know. Anyway. No, it's alright though. Yeah, I don't mind this level of annoyance. It's not as bad as it could be. But I don't. It should never be that bad though. Regardless of whether or not I could. Mad Toad and Leech. I think that's a new one. I'm not sure. You. Okay. You're sick. You are sick. Thank you. Now, we are actually going to heal up here. And we're going to save state here. Yeah, look at that. We're going on like, this would have been like more than an hour if I had just about done it that way. I'm actually going to go this way. Yeah, because I'm not, I don't believe in leaving any monsters behind. I don't care what anybody says. No monsters will get left behind. In fact, I'm going to make her use arrow. There we go. Yeah, because at this point we're going to need it. And of course. Yeah. And of course you had to use one of the most weakest spells in this entire game. And it's odd that in any other game, and I'm not kidding you about this, that Earthquake is pretty doggone useful all the way throughout the game anytime you want to use it. And I mean, it also depends on the enemy though, because I'm not kidding you. Because yeah, flying types in some games can be somewhat affected by Earthquake, but not as badly. Sometimes it just doesn't affect them. Also depends on the game itself. So. Yeah, so yeah, we'll be using quite a bit of seeds, but it won't be as bad because we can still restock them up. I'm gonna try not to get to level 9, I think to 99, because I think at the last bit we get seeds, but we don't get refreshers, which sucks, or seems to be, anyway. And there you go. At least we don't have to worry about paralyzed being after battle, unlike poison. I think poison is the only one so far in this entire game that I've ever known that actually lasts outside of battle. So, that is something. Because nobody... Well, excuse me, that may be blind. I forgot about the blind, even though that really doesn't affect you, except for when you try to do attacks, so... Like I said, when I go to do the climbing part, I will turn off the speed, because it's going to be probably hard enough as it is, and I can't wait to... Yeah, I'll give her a seed later. Yeah, what's crazy as well is that we have to constantly switch back and forth, but it's not as bad as it, could be. I mean, and this game is pretty unique, and it kind of does make sense to me, especially like the name I like. I'll have to give her a seed pretty soon here. A seed. I don't know why I was whistling there. Yep. And of course, once again, we can't go back, so we tried. Yep. And there you go. And we found Meteor. Nice. We are almost done getting all of our wizard spells. So, for now, I'm going to, use this, and I'm going to use that. First time I've had to use a seed on her for in a while. So, I'm going to, at least when you pay attention to it, you won't have to be using it as often. So, but I don't particularly do that. I mean, a lot of times I play with the game, but I just use it evenly. But whatever. Plus, it saves you on seeds, but like if you start out with really low seeds, which is not highly recommended whatsoever, I might add, there's enough seeds to get through any dungeon. I would say about anywhere between 27 to maybe 31 is where you're going to probably stand about, or maybe toward 35. So, but anyway, yep. And I'm going to get rid of this guy here. Nice. Yeah, Meteor is pretty good against these guys. Oh, now we get to do this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about, having to go switch it back and forth. Boom, 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 you're done. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, we finally leveled up to level 1120. I think that's what Tristam had, if I'm not mistaken, but we're actually... We know we're only at... level 28. As always, we won't be able to do... get to her HP until we're a little bit higher than that. And, of course, you had to use poison on us. And, yeah, I always use the higher spells. So, instead of holy, Yeah, no, I'm not going to use an item if I don't have to. And since she didn't use up any spells, I won't have to do that either. I probably should have used a spell in that round, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and take on these guys. Yeah, again, I should have used arrow there, but it's alright. It doesn't really matter. You're going to go down. Giant tree. How long have we been doing this for? 35 minutes. Well, I expect this to be there. Yeah. Yeah, that's also a reason why we need a sword. And I don't mean like sword play either. You know. Anyway, let's go ahead and take you down. And I gotta remember to put her on arrow duty. Arrow duty. I said duty. Ha ha ha. Duty. Okay, never mind. Anyway, there we go. Nice. See, that's why I like using higher tier spells, because they actually do more better of a job half the time than most spells would. And unfortunately, though, as far as some other things go, we won't be able to use spells on certain enemies. So that will be something that, you know, yeah, I'm not going to be looking forward to. So, and of course, that we're getting close to where we have to absolutely use or turn up the thing. And we're getting close to where we have to fight those monsters, so, yeah. Like I said, no monster gifts left behind. This is part of the 100% I was telling you about. This is it. If you don't like that, well, then you're doing, and if you're not doing that, you're not doing 100% right. So that's a fact, Jack. Yeah, we don't need to worry about it. Ha. 69. You know what's better than 69? 89. Okay. Fine. How about your way? I don't care. But I still have plenty of seeds. So I'm plenty of... Stop with the whistling. Seeds. I have plenty of seeds. Thank you. Anyway. So let's see what we got here. Over here. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Like I said, I don't intend to come back. Oh, wow. Is it me or is it raining outside? Let's go ahead and take you down. Nice. And of course you had to lower her speed down, but it doesn't really stop us from doing anything. Okay, let's see here. Go ahead and save here. And save state there, because I'm not sure which one we're going to be going down, so I'm going to go down this one first and see what happens, because I don't remember. That wasn't it. I knew it had to be one of them, but, you know. Let's go down here. Boy, oh boy. What am I missing? Did I not take you down? What the hell? Okay. So how do I get down to that? Okay. Oh, right. I remember now. I'm supposed to go over here. Yeah, alright.
Duh.
Fool. Okay. Boy. Ah, darn it. Okay, we gotta take you down with this.
Ooze.
Oh, ooze. You're gonna get it. Nice. Heh. Okay. Alright, so if I take you down with my arrow, what happens? Yeah, so you're weak against wind, are you? Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up here. And use a seed. Use a seed there. Stop doing that with the whistling. It annoys me. It drives me nuts. Darn mouth. Let's go ahead and take you down. And then we'll worry about the rest of it later. Blasted. Oh, okay. They got him down. Cool. Let's go ahead and take you down. Like using Meteor, gets the job done. Like I said, it's weak against Earth attack. it's actually, I guess, an Earth attack, but it's also not. It's like a space attack. Because yeah, Meteor comes from the sky, but more specifically from space. So, let's see. I'll go ahead and take you down. Oh crap. Always with the dang ooze. No. There we go. There we are. Good. That makes this fight pretty good, not useless. Unlike that one fight with the ooze. But then again, you know, EXP is worth it. And of course you had to give me that, but that's alright. I'll wait till we get down with her, just a little bit more than 7 this time. Because I don't want to use up any more seeds than I absolutely, and I mean absolutely positively have to. If that makes any sense. Come on now. There we go. Of course. Why in the world wouldn't there be a blasted ooze that gets in my way of trying to do things? It also did kind of save me on spell, though, so that's fine. Of course, you had to use fire that was effective against me since I don't have, I guess, good enough protection against it. So let's go ahead and take down this, and then we'll heal up. we go. Alright. Nice. Nice. Oh, yes. Level 29. Yep. Got more than enough to get us some more stuff here, so. Yep. And now we're gonna go up. Who do I take on first? You. And I'm gonna use you to use this. Of course it wouldn't work. Excuse you? You're not doing that to my fair maiden here. I always liked Kelly and Phoebe or Phoebe, but you know, I wouldn't say I would like Phoebe or Phoebe over Kelly, but you know, then again, you know, so let's go ahead and use this. I prefer Kelly over Phoebe or Phoebe. So let's go ahead and have you use. Come on, use it fast enough. Thank you. That's good. Now I can take down that guy fast enough. And good, 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 good. Okay. I like how that's a little bit more stronger and powerful than hers. Nice. Haha. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal up again. And then we're going to use a seed. And I'm going to go ahead and use a seed on her. Save. And we'll save state again, which is what I can recommend that you do is you save regularly if you don't have save states. And if you do, do both. Always use one. This is the other. Let me think here. I'm going to say, yeah. Let's go down, I guess. We got to go down. Yep. Alright, so we finally made it to this guy here, which practically does wrap up, you know, this floor. Ah, mother beep! There we go. And of course, if we do this, that gives us more of this, which we don't really need. And since we're good for a little bit, I'm not going to use any seeds. So, yep, just for a little bit, then we'll have to use some seeds again. Probably should have clicked on it before I went up, because I think you get a little bit of dialogue. But let's just go so we can finish up this floor. Nice. Oh, fart me. I forgot to do it again, double it. Nice. I'm actually strong against poison. Sweet. Okay. No. Okay, hang on. It doesn't work. Now, this is why I wanted to do this. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is how this works. Yeah, I knew I had to turn it off, so. doesn't really matter where you drop at, because sometimes it'll work, sometimes it doesn't work. You know, if you do it just right there. So I'm gonna do this again. There we go. And if you gotta hit it, you just gotta tap it right at the right moment. Otherwise, you know, you can't get to there. Oh, and of course I landed in the wrong area. Alright, we'll be right back. So I can't do this without doing this. Let's go ahead and go up here. And if I try and turn on the thing, it won't let me do what I want to do. So hang on. No! Okay. Blasted. Just takes a little patience and trying to get over here and do this just right. Just hang on. Okay. Okay. Just try to do it right. Alright, I'm just going to try to do this off screen. Alright, so I had to do that off screen. It took me several attempts just to do it, and it was just nuts. Believe me, it's easy enough to get on screen, but when I'm trying to record for whatever reason, it won't. I mean, I had to literally just do what I had to do. So let's go ahead and get this done. And we'll take on these guys all the way around on the floor. Down here. And of course, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take on this guy. At this point, now we can do this. Let's see what happens if I take on these guys. Scoldier. Yeah. I do remember a time when these guys actually had a reflective shield, but oh well. Glad that they don't, because that makes it easier on us. So, alright, so now we have to absolutely do this again. Should have had fast speed all along, but I knew I would have to turn it off when I had to do the old climbing thing. Let's heal up first, and then we'll try and do that. And let's see what we're looking at for that. Ooh, okay. There we go. And let's go ahead and get this guy done. Okay, so it's all this ones down here. Oh, you just need to defeat the ones up above and so forth. Let's see what this side brings us to. Nice. 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 Okay, so that's all the time we have for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time. I hate to shorten it, but there you go. Later.